Hey everyone, this is the girl with the pro and welcome back to my channel. So before I get this video started, I just wanted to say thank you to all my 300 subscribers, and we're actually at 380 right now. I wasn't able to do this sooner because I had pre-recorded the content because I was so busy with exams, guys. But now I'm finally done, and this is the first video I'm able to film. And I just want to say thank you for getting me to 300. And actually now we're like so close to 400, and I'm so excited because if you've been following me on social media, you'll notice that like I've been so thirsty for that 500 subscriber spot. So I'm just hoping, guys, I'm hoping that it's right around the corner for me. But thank you, guys, thank you so much. Now that's over and done with, I'd like to say welcome back to the Natural Hair Guide for Beginners. Okay, we are on episode 3 right now, and I'm very excited because today we're going to be talking about hair care products and hair care routines. We're going to talk about hair products, and product number 1 that we're going to speak about is shampoo. Okay, so actually, before we talk about shampoo, guys, I just want to say that when you're looking for products, I need you guys to do one really important thing, and that's to check your ingredients list. Okay, so because there are things in there sometimes that you should not be putting in your hair, and things to look out for, and certain ingredients that you might want to favor and certain ingredients that you might want to pass down. And I just want you guys to be really aware of everything you put in your hair. Okay, so just check ingredients. And as I'm going through all these products, I'm going to be telling you what ingredients to look for and what ingredients like you should totally avoid. So just like, I don't know, maybe you want to write that down or something, but it won't be a lot to remember. This is basic knowledge. So with your shampoo, you need to look for a shampoo that is sulfate free. Okay, why? Because sulfates are ingredients that strip the hair of natural oils. So stay away from shampoos and with sulfate. And you would know a shampoo has sulfate because if it doesn't, it will write right there on the label, sulfate free. Just like this one is from Aunt Jackie's. I really like it. It's the moisturizing and softening shampoo. They describe it as a hair bath for chronically dry hair. Okay, and I'm telling you, like, you will feel the difference. This is really moisturizing. So yeah, this is what I use sometimes. I use actually I've been using this a lot lately. It is the Au Naturel cleansing conditioner. It also says, as you can see at the bottom, no sulfate. So keep the sulfates away from your hair. Okay, good. Okay, so now we're going to talk about conditioners. I really want to drive this home for you guys, that conditioning your hair is an important aspect of your hair care routine, because conditioners are made to like sort of replenish all the proteins that we lose in our hair daily. You know, we can lose this from combing, can lose this from the sun rays. You know, there are a lot of ways we lose moisture and proteins in our hair daily, and conditioners are really made to like give you back all that stuff that you're losing. So that's why they're so important. Conditioners also aid in moisture retention and making sure that your hair is strong. And these are like all byproducts of like having proteins in your hair, because as I said in the previous video, if you watched it, I hope you watched it, I did say that like what protein conditioners do is that they patch up the little holes in your hair shaft that make it hard for your hair to retain moisture and become strong. So this is what conditioners does. They are so important, guys. I just like, get a really good one. If you ever needed an excuse to splurge on a product, this is it. Okay, now with conditioners, you have a lot of different types of conditioners, but because we're talking the basics here, I'm only going to talk about washout conditioners and deep conditioners. Okay, if your hair is really dry, you may also want to look into leave-in conditioners. Those are really good to use on a daily basis. Okay, but let's start with washout conditioners. Washout conditioners are the ones that literally come with a shampoo. Okay, you literally put them in and wash them out. And because you'll be washing them out, you want to really make sure that they have no sulfates and that they have light oil so they can be easily absorbed into the hair. Oh, let me teach you guys how to read ingredients. Here's an ingredient hack, okay? The first ingredient is what your product is mostly made out of. So as you go down to the bottom, that's is like the ingredients that are like the least in your product, okay? So just check that out. Usually what you'll do is that you'll apply it onto your hair after you wash after you wash it, and you apply the wash out conditioner. You'll apply a deep conditioner, and you do this just to treat your hair. You know, a good deep conditioner is supposed to have a good amount of proteins, hydrolyzed proteins, and amino acids. This is because, like I said in the beginning, that conditioners are supposed to, you know, fill in the gaps in your hair shaft where you need it for it to be strong and to retain moisture, and, you know, just to promote really healthy hair. So again, ingredient number 1, water. You see, very important things. Just a little plug for Palmer's. This is really good, guys. This protein pack is really amazing. If your hair is damaged, this once a week for 4 weeks, and you'll see a difference. You will see a difference. Okay, good. So I want to add that about conditioners, on my FRODAY Fridays page, I have went into a little more depth when it comes to conditioners. I actually did a post about it, and I will link the post in the descriptions. I will put the link in there. Okay, so now we're going to talk about water. Now we're going to talk about moisturizer. Actually, I should be talking about water because moisture does come from water, but let's talk about moisturizers, okay? First ingredient on your moisturizer has to be water. Like, that is non-negotiable. That's why even most naturalistas usually have a water bottle that they use to spritz water on their hair whenever they're styling or moisturizing. Okay, this is not to make the hair easier. Oh, well, it is. It can make the hair easier, like to control and, you know, but more than anything, this is essential to moisturize the hair and to help it be healthy. This is very, very essential. You actually need to go get a bottle and fill it up with distilled water right now and put some water in your hair. Okay, when you water your hair like a tree, it will grow. And then you have I know a lot of us just assume that butters and oils are moisturizers. They are not. These are sealants. What sealants do, they seal in the moisture that you got from your water. They seal it into the hair. Okay, let me show you this what do they call it? Hair juice. It's hair juice. It's by you know that brand Black Pearl by Pearl 2. See, it's really, really good. As you can see, it has aloe and shea butter, so not only is it hydrating, but it's moisturizing as well. Ingredients list, like I said, it has water. That's number 1 right there. Water. Number 2, aloe vera. I don't know how to pronounce this, but number 3 is shea butter. So I know these 3 things are what this is based on, what this product is based on. As you go down on the list, you can see keratin, the hydrolyzed keratin, and I've said that before, that keratin is actually the type of protein that your hair is made out of. So clearly this is a good moisturizer. And like it says on the bottle here, it says it doesn't contain mineral oils or petroleum or paraffin or, you know, any of those stuff. So here's one of the moisturizers that I do use. Sometimes I just use water. If my hair is feeling really dry, I will use this. And then Next, we're going to talk about what I use to make sure that the moisture I get from all these water products is sealed in. We're going to talk about oils and butters. Okay, here's my butter. I use natural shea butter on my hair. That's what I use, that's what I prefer. I like to keep my hair regimen, at least half of it must be natural. That's why I use shea butter. And because I don't trust what these companies be putting in their products, neither should you. That's why you should read your label, guys. Okay, and also have some oils here. I have my olive oil from Diskim. It's from Diskim. And then I also have my black Jamaican black castor oil, and that is from Diskim as well. So you use them at the end so you can seal all the moisture you've put on your hair through your conditioners, your moisturizers, your shampoo, the water, everything. You seal it in with a butter or an oil. Now I prefer sealing it with butter first, then an oil. Some people, oil and butter, it really doesn't matter, as long as you know that this is like this can never substitute your moisturizer. Okay, it shouldn't. It should supplement it. It should seal the moisturizer in. But this is not your moisturizer, guys. Okay, good. When it comes to oils and butters, it's very hard to speak about them because, as you know, there are so many natural oils, from peppermint to your olive, to your castor oil, to your coconut oil, to your argan oil. There are so many and I can't go through them one by one, but on my FRODAY Fridays page, if you check on there, I discuss different oils on a regular basis. So I'll tell you that olive oil is good for this, black Jamaican castor oil is good for this, blah 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 blah, and so on and so on. So if you just go check on my page, guys, you will see what type of oil really works for you. So that's basically all the products you need right in the beginning of your journey. You need a conditioner, you need a shampoo for your wash days, and you need your moisturizers, your oils and your butters just for your daily moisturizing of the hair. Okay, so we've spoken about your products and everything, and now we're gonna speak about building your routine. Oh, sorry, let me get comfortable. Okay, so when you're building routine, especially in the beginning of your hair care journey, I don't want you to think about all these other things like pre-pooing, detangling, and all these things that you need to do to achieve a style, or I just want you to have the basics. And the basics are your wash day routine and your daily moisturizing routine. That's literally what you need. Okay, and when it comes to your daily moisturizing routine, you can use the lock method. I know a lot of I actually use the lock method myself. What the lock method is, that's LOC, and it stands for liquid, oil and cream. Okay, and some people, instead of liquid, use leave-in conditioner. Okay, here's my leave-in conditioner right there. It's by Mizani. It's a 25 miracle milk, 25 benefits leave-in miracle milk, and it's really amazing. It's just really expensive, so I hardly use it. But yeah, back to the lock method: liquid, oil and cream. So what you do first is you spritz some liquid onto your hair. The liquid is water. Or if, like I said, your hair is really dry, then you'd use a product like this that has added ingredients to your water. And then, but with this product, it really annoys me because of anyway, if you buy it, if you use it, you know what I mean. It's really difficult to apply this with this spray, so I just literally open it and then okay. Is it on over here? I hope so. So that's your step one. is apply your water. That's your liquid. Okay, step 2 is to apply your oil, right? Is to seal in your moisture. Okay, step 3 is to apply some cream, some butter. Okay, and that's to seal in everything. I prefer to use the butter before I use my oil. Some people prefer to use the oil before the butter, and that's fine. And you should just do what works well with your hair. Okay, so maybe try one method first and then switch it up and see what works well with like your hair, when your hair feels softer and more nourished, and then stick with that. Now when you're moisturizing your hair, I want you to cover all the sections of your hair and focusing on the ends. Why should you focus on the ends? Is because this is the most fragile, weakest, oldest part of your hair. Another hack that I'm gonna give you guys is that it really helps. No, it really helps your hair if you moisturize at night versus then in the morning. I don't know why it is that way, but I'm telling you, just right now, stop moisturizing your hair during the day. Moisturize it before you go to bed. At night you're gonna wake up, your hair is gonna be moist. Okay, it's gonna be nicely moisturized. You jump in the shower, the steam from the shower is just gonna like refresh your hair, and then trust, like, your hair is gonna feel so amazing. Like, trust me, just do it at night. Okay, how many times should you moisturize your hair? I mean, you moisturize your body every day, don't you? So you should moisturize your hair every day too. Like, I think that's just a given. It's just a given. And the truth is, a lot of you are struggling with dry and brittle hair and damaged hair because you don't moisturize your hair often enough. If you have to, moisturize twice a day. I sometimes moisturize twice a day, especially like in the winter. I mean, who wants dry hair, guys? Dry hair breaks, and hair that breaks doesn't grow. Like, it's just unhealthy, damaged hair. So now we are gonna talk about your wash day routine. Wash day. So your wash day routine should consist of a shampoo, should consist of a conditioner, should consist of a deep conditioning treatment, and should also consist of the moisturizing part of it. So when you moisturize after your wash day, you're going to use the lock method again. But when you wash, I want you to wash with your sulfate-free sulfate-free shampoo. I want you to use a sulfate-free washout conditioner, and then I want you to apply a deep conditioning treatment. Okay, you can switch it up from day to day, from week to week. Wash day comes once a week. Okay, so you can switch out the deep conditioning treatments from week to week. And I usually use a deep conditioning protein pack, then I'll use another strengthening pack, then I'll use a hot oil treatment, just so you know I can do everything once at least a month. Okay, so yeah, that's basically wash day. What did I not speak about? Oh yes, when you wash your hair, after washing your hair, when you dry it, I want you guys to stop using towels. Towels causes too much friction, and friction will cause tension in your hair, and that will cause your hair to break. So use an old cotton shirt. Why cotton? Because cotton sucks moisture, literally sucks moisture. So it'll suck all that all that water out your hair. And yeah, we're all done for today. I have gone through the products that you need. I have gone through your daily moisturizing routine that you're gonna need. I have gone through your wash day routine, and that really covers the basics in terms of creating a routine and buying products in the beginning. Like I said, this is the natural hair guide for beginners, so this is your foundation basically. As time goes on, you will add more products, you will add more steps, you will add more and more and more, if you want to, that is. But right now we are good with just wash day, daily moisturizing, and these 4 or 5 products that I've mentioned to you guys. Now yeah, we are done. Episode 3. Why did I do that? Like, isn't it supposed to be anyway, we are done with episode 3. Next week it's gonna be episode 4, which is gonna be the frequently asked questions, and this is where I need you guys to put down in the comments your questions so I can answer them in the next video. If you feel like there's a product that I didn't speak about that you need to know about, put it in the comments. I will talk about it in episode 4. Okay? Okay. So thank you for watching. Episode 3 is all over now. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you find it helpful, and I hope that you now know which ingredients to stay away from. And remember, rule number 1 is check your ingredients list, okay? You should be very aware of what you're putting on your hair. Please. They put it there for a reason. Don't get duped, guys. Don't put harmful chemicals on your hair. Like, just be careful of what you're putting on your hair, just as careful as what you put on your face, your body, or in your body. Okay? Okay. So I'll see you next time, guys. Episode 4 is coming. The end is near. See you. Bye. Enjoy your day. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, like. See you next time.